Hi everyone, my name is Jeff, and I'm loving Oregon living. Today I want to talk to you about how I pack for an adventure. My adventures, well, as much as I can, I wanted to take a whole week at a time. Last year I was lucky enough to be able to get away 3 different weeks at a time, a whole week at a time, just off the bike, camping. I'm not a motel guy, I'm not a city guy. I just want to be out there in the middle of nowhere. So here it is, quick as I can do it. The Shad tank bag. The Shad tank bag is important because it's the only one that's not going to be in my way when I do my aggressive riding. You can see if it's even turned to the side here in this application, because if it were turned straight it would hit my fat belly. So inside of this tank bag, you know, there's a couple of basic important things that everybody needs. You got your camera case, you've got maps, your phone, got a pocket knife, batteries. I keep an ink pen. It's really nice to have a Sharpie if you need to make a sign for your buddies out in the middle of nowhere or whatever. There's a lot of reasons to keep a pen and writing utensils in there, and some paper, the basics. In the front is the Giant Loop zigzag bag. It's a handlebar bag. It's designed to take up as little space as possible and be as unobtrusive as possible, and it does a really good job of that. I thought it was kind of silly at first. It doesn't hold a lot of things, but it holds a couple of important things. And in today's world, to be COVID compliant, gotta have the mask with you. I gotta wear glasses, so you'll see that I carry a pair of glasses inside this case, as well as inside of my zigzag up front. And then silverware. I just carry cheap silverware, full size, it's comfortable, it's easy to use. And tire pressure gauge. Those are things that I've always got to have. They've always got to be on the bike, and I always want them readily available. Okay, the next important thing is CamelBak. I don't care what brand you use, but carry water on your back. You don't have enough room on your bike. You're going to need at least a gallon every single night. So this carries 3 liters, which isn't enough. I also carry a water filter and another 2-liter bag that I can add to that. So I can carry 5 liters, and I'm able to filter water anywhere I stop, whether it's a creek or anything like that. A couple other important things that I carry in here is daily lunch. I keep a fruit pack in here up inside of a Ziploc bag. Carry lots of Ziploc bags. Sandwiches, I make my bagel sandwich in the morning, so I don't have to stop and make a big lunch deal. I can just stop and get a quick snack. If I feel like stopping longer, I certainly can, but I want quick snacks. Well, not quick snacks, I want quick lunch available. Real lunch available. Snacks aren't enough. Anyway, besides the 3 liters of water in there, the first aid kit is the next most important thing. I keep the first aid kit there so that it's always on my body, should we need it for any purpose. Inside these panniers, okay, I'm not a rich guy. These panniers cost me $135, and damn, I made them fit well. They fit tight to the bike. It took me a lot of work. I had to build a plywood piece for them. Anyway, they function perfectly. They're out of my way. They carry everything I need to and more. They're 23 liters each, expandable to about 30 liters each. I've never had to expand them on any trip. The expansion is pretty easy. It's just a zipper out there. You can put an extra... You can put your laundry in there, take it back to mom if you want it. Anyway, inside these panniers, put this in a Ziploc bag, but always carry some mosquito repellent. This is the water filter. The water filter is important. I don't want to stop. I don't want to carry a big jug of water. I want to be able to comfortably gravity flow water, hang the bag up on a tree, walk away, and my water bag's full. I do that about 3 times, and I got water for everybody in camp. It's pretty easy to do. Toilet paper, gotta have it. Microcloth, gotta have it. Got a lot of things to clean. In the other side over here, I got cook stuff. I got a stove, and this is a Jetboil system. I use larger Sumo cup along with it because generally I'm cooking for more than just myself. Generally I'm cooking for the other guys because, well, mountain houses get old and I'm willing to cook, so they usually eat with me. You can see my custom bag on Apple Jam online at advwriter.com. This was from the vendor site. And I have a second bag made by the same guy. This bag I don't use very often. It's one of those that sometimes I toss over whether I'm going to bring it, but I usually bring it. One of the things is a cover for the bike. It's about a 2/3 cover, so when it's raining, it's frozen in the morning, it's really nice to be able to take the cover off and everything's dry underneath. But more importantly, it's security. So I walk into a store somewhere and say it is a Safeway where there's people everywhere. I take this cover and I throw it over the bike. My GPS is there. All this stuff is there that's unlocked. It's a zip away from being stolen. I put the cover over the bike. It kind of takes care of the issue. It's really quite a barrier. Anyway, the additional things in here are overnight wear when it gets really damn cold. With what I normally wear in my sleeping bag, which I wear my pants, my riding pants and my riding jersey to bed with me, that's good to below freezing. But when it gets like below 10 degrees, there's some extra stuff in here that'll make the difference in that night. Hey, big straps. Big straps for big things, man. When somebody breaks something, these will get you out of jam. Check out that muffler there. The muffler bracket broke. That muffler was going bang as we were coming down from that lookout. Couple of straps, problem solved. It wasn't a big deal. I got all the way home. I still need to fix it, but I got home. Okay, the big bag in the back. The big bag in the back is the main overnight camping gear. And in this bag is going to be my tent, my pad, my sleeping bag. I also keep a pillowcase in here so that I can put my jacket and a bunch of stuff inside this pillowcase and have a comfortable pillow. This is the jacket that I wear over the top of my normally always wear the MX gear. I just like the comfort of it, the ability to layer it, and of course the safety of it. You just can't beat proper MX gear. So this is just a cover layer for it. The pillowcase, I carry a pad. So all these air pads and stuff, they always fail. So here's one that's failed. It's still got a little bit of foam and it works pretty well. So I use it as a secondary pad to a pad that never fails. 2 inches of foam, baby. It takes up a lot of space. It weighs 6 pounds. Never fails. Always comfortable. The tent. It's just a 2-person tent. It seems to get the job done. Sleeping bag. In the sleeping bag is a small Kelty pillow. The small pillow is nice and soft. I put it in the very top so that I'm not like hitting my ear in my jacket zipper or something like that. Another important thing is space blanket. The space blanket. This is one I got at REI for 15 bucks. It's a 5x8 piece. I've used it over the top of me. I've strung it up in trees with some string that I have with me. And it's kept me dry while I've had to pack in the morning. This is tools. Inside of this is all the tools that I need for all the flats that I get, for all the things that I break, all of those things along the way. So I'm not going to go over the tools. Just take lots of tools. I'm glad I take all of those. These are so convenient in this. It was designed as a fanny pack. I attach it to my seat. It's really easy to take off and set to the side. When I need to get to the more important things, like my tire pump. So stuffed in here pretty darn tight is the last part of my kit. Anyway, I'm not going to take it out. I've got an electric tire pump underneath there. Inside of there I've got JB Weld. I've also got tire plug kits. But I don't rely on the tire plug kits completely. I mean, they'll get you out of a quick spot in certain situations, but inside these is where I carry the front tube, the rear tube, all of the tire tools, extra rags. I carry dish soap in here. Dish soap is really nice for cleaning up after you change a tire, but also for lubricating and making that actually function. Extra rolls of electrical tape. They make the difference too. Well, I think I've gone through just about everything that is normally important in my trips. I don't bother with a chair. I carried it for a long time, and it's just an extra big thing that means I can't carry some food, or I can't, well, anyway, I don't need a chair. There's something to sit on. There's a rock. There's the ground. There's my bike. It's not important to me. Anyway, I appreciate all of you coming on this ride with me, and I'm looking forward to the next ride that we all take together. Thanks.